as Molly lays the ghost of her relationship to rest. Okay? As Molly lays the ghost of her relationship to rest, we've stepped from the Snoqualmie tunnel of time to knock on a contemporary door. Just in time for dinner. And the struggles of another kind of love. Picture now, if you will, the young Adam overcoming his nerves as he approaches a Montana home for supper to meet Ollie's very protective grandpa. Ollie, of course, serves it up fresh, with her only worry being another man entirely. Just who could he be?
Hi, Adam. Thanks for coming to dinner at such short notice. These Montana evenings can get cold this time of year.
Hi, Ollie.
Come on in. Grandpa's reading in the living room, and the spaghetti's almost done.
Thanks. Here's a little something.
What a pretty bracelet. You shouldn't have bought it just for tonight. You had to find this snowman charm.
It reminded me of seeing you falling into the snow fort the other day.
It's perfect. Help me put it on?
Sure.
Look what Adam gave me, Grandpa.
Oh, it's a nice gift, Ollie. Now come on into the dining room, young man.
Yes, sit here at the table, Adam. I made this tossed salad based on my grandma's old recipe.
Thanks. Everything sure looks good.
I'd better stir that sauce and get the noodles before they boil over. You two talk for a minute.
So, it seems your car's having some trouble.
Yeah, I think it's the front end alignment.
Well, bring it into the garage. I'll have a look at it.
No, I suppose I better. I'm going to need my car this week. I have a planning meeting in Bozeman to get to.
Here, Adam, let me.
I think the fellow can sprinkle on his own cheese, Ollie.
His name's Adam, Grandpa.
Of course it is.
Yum.
You sure make spaghetti look good.
It is good.
You've got a little drop, right, of sauce on your cheek. Here, let me wipe it off for you.
Aren't you hungry, Grandpa?
Well, I was.
Well, get used to it, or I'll never bring any of my dates home again.
How many other dates you got, Ollie?
Don't tell him. Leave some mystery in.
Oh, well, that was terrific, Ollie. And I enjoyed watching you eat dinner, too.
Well, I didn't enjoy watching you watch her eat.
Don't be weird, Grandpa. I'll clean the pots in the morning. You want some coffee, Adam?
I'm stuffed. Maybe later.
Well, let's move to the living room and get to why I asked you over then. You wanted to know what was bothering me, you said.
Yeah?
Well, look here at these pictures if you're sure you want to hear a long story. Grandpa, will you get them down from the mantel?
If the long story is about you, I'm all ears.
Here's the first picture. This is my mama when she was 16.
Wow.
What's that mean?
Seeing her explains a few things.
I'd kick your leg under the table for that, but I might miss and hit my grandpa.
Or you might kick me and I might like it.
I am still sitting here, you know.
We'll get back to business then. I won't go into the whole story, but my mama had me when she was still a teenager. She knows who my daddy is, but she would never tell anyone. Not my grandpa or my grandma, not my uncles or aunts or me. Right, Grandpa?
Oh, I must have asked her 100 times.
Why didn't she tell you?
I don't know. My mama doesn't keep secrets. She just doesn't think you have the right to know until she's ready to tell you.
But you have the right to know, don't you?
Children have only what their parents choose to give them. My mama gave me plenty in her way, and she let me be with my grandparents when she sensed I needed them. I've learned to appreciate family and to cherish what I can make my life into.
Well, you could have learned to be bitter and frustrated, too. What you chose to learn just shows your character. And perhaps it reflects the benefits of growing up with your grandpa here.
Well, keep up the flattery, boy. But don't charm my girl unless you mean it.
Hush, Grandpa. Leave some mystery in.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, see these pictures, Adam? My mama said that she and my daddy were in one of these pictures together.
Well, I certainly recognize the guy in this photo. You've got that whole James Dean of the 80s things going on, don't you, sir?
Nope, I'm a decade or so down from him. What you see there is pure class.
Well, anyway, these are the 6 possibilities. These were the boys my mama dated then that are in the photos. But we won't bother with these 2.
Who are those guys?
Drifters. I don't remember their names because they didn't stick around.
I see. And so these 4 guys are...
Contestants 1, 2, 3, and 4. They all still live around here, and Grandpa wrote their names down for me. You see?
Well, I take it you intend to locate these fellows? And then what?
I need to find out who my daddy is.
Why?
Isn't it natural that I would want to know?
Okay, then I'll put it another way. Why now?
Because it's time.
Oh, none of these guys look very promising.
How can you say that? My mama must have seen something in them.
Well, this fellow right here looks downright disturbed.
He's why I asked you to come over. I do intend to check him out, but
You do need to have someone go with you, Ollie, but you shouldn't give him the big reveal until right off.
So I've been told by my grandpa.
You sure have.
But if you'd like my help, I'd be glad to check these guys out with you.
Thanks.
I can come too. In fact, why not get the visit to Jock Webb over with tonight while there are 3 of us?
You know where he lives, Grandpa?
I'm not sure about that, but I heard he got in trouble for smashing a window at Tucker Down a month or so ago.
Tucker Down?
Well, that tavern out on the old road towards Billings. Not the kind of place I'd like you to frequent, Ollie.
It's a yes and the whole, does Ollie have the sense to avoid danger question, you know. Seeing as how I'm 25 years old.
That's what I thought until you started on this mission of yours. Those boys your mama dated back then were the worst hoodlums she could find.
Grandpa, what are you complaining about? You didn't want me to check out these guys alone, and I called and asked Adam to come over, didn't I?
Well, I'll bet you already did some checking on your own.
Fine then. I did go see one of these guys. Chester Summers here, car salesman, stout, grizzled, not Texan, and the wrong eyes. I drove away before he could force a brand new car down this little lady's throat. It was no big deal.
Not Texan. Is being Texan one of the criteria?
It is for Chester Summers. He apparently thought the 10-gallon hat and phony accent would melt my resistance to buying one of his cars.
So can we cross them off the list then?
You sure you want to involve yourself in my troubles, Adam?
I'm sitting right here, Ollie.
You intend to stick this one out then?
As long as Ollie needs me.
Well then, Adam, I'll make us that coffee and we can go to the tavern together.